good.
Okay. I did a little bit of the edge going like this.
Okay.
Because there's just a lot more smoother parts, you know?
Yeah.
What you see here looks like we're painting, but it's actually mudding. We are trying to hide the drywall patching that we did for all of the electrical. This is something I want to call feathering. I don't know if that's the actual technical term, but pretty much what we're trying to do is blend the new patched drywall with the old wall, so you can't tell that we actually had a strip running through this room. So you just have to add some mud here. That's what Wayne is doing. And then I am going by with a brush and trying to match the pattern of the wall with the new patchwork.
I think so.
I have regrets.
This is definitely something that takes practice. As you can tell, we aren't extremely happy with how it turned out. Later on, you'll hear kind of our experience with mudding and drywall. It's definitely something we need more practice on, that's for sure. This is where the drywall gets very interesting. The previous owners in the living room, kitchen area, we have no idea what kind of technique they use. So it was the wild, wild west over here. We were just trying to match the pattern, and that pretty much meant Wayne waving his arms all over the place. That's pretty much it. This is not an actual technique, so if you do ever want to mud or do drywall, please do not do the same thing. I'm sure you could find some other ways that might be a little bit better. All in all, it did end up working out pretty well. This is the finished product. Not too bad, definitely matches the texture of the other wall. Let's just be reminded of what this wall looked like at the very beginning.
What up? Today is paint prep day, so pretty much what we have to do that is cover all of the outlets, the light switches, the vents, the lights, any of the exposed wood that we want to stain, not paint.
All of it.
All of it. And then we also sanded and washed the walls just to make sure everything is clean and ready. So we have been here since noon.
Yep.
It's now 5. So it took us 5 hours to get the bedrooms, the hallway, and the living room. We still have the kitchen, laundry, bathroom.
So it sucks.
It's not the fun part, but it'll be good.
Putting up this tarp, no joke, took us 30 to 40 minutes. Lesson learned here, do not use heavy plastic tarp to cover a ceiling. It is very hard to keep it up, and it might keep falling.
It's paint day, baby!
It's prime day, baby.
Paint. It's the first paint we're doing.
It's prime.
Amazon Prime. Well, anyways, we got everything taped up. As you can see, lights, camera action, lights, windows, outlets, all covered, as well as our tongue and groove ceiling. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we did it right and we won't get paint everywhere.
Sometimes you wear stretchy pants.
So, a lot of you might be thinking, did Wayne just switch careers? No. Is Wayne the hot pilot? That's debatable. As many of you know, the GC is a pilot. Now this is a paint suit, so I appreciate it. Ron, I appreciate you being just tall enough without splitting my twig and berries. Very close, just tall enough.
My turn.
The first spray is gonna be happening. How you feeling?
Feel real good.
You can tell where we drywalled and where the wall color is. So now we're gonna see it all blend together, hopefully.
Oh, take the safety off.
How far are you supposed to be? That seems close.
12 inches.
Oh, okay. The process of cleaning it all after spraying. Don't worry, we're getting rid of that part. Would we say he worked hard? I don't know.
This might really affect my day to day.
Oh yeah, you can't get it off.
All right, so we've talked about this before. We are newbies at this whole renovation thing, and we are definitely not perfect. We have been doing painting and priming everything after we did our mudding, and we got pretty much the whole house primed and all of the house's ceiling painted. And then our GC came in and pretty much was saying,
Nope.
no, that's a no for me.
No.
So we're good for the bedrooms. He likes the mudding job that we did in the bedrooms. So we're gonna go ahead and paint those, get those ready, because we do get carpets in 2 days. So we have to make sure that the bedrooms are done before then. So bedrooms are good, but literally everything else in the house, not good. So we're gonna have to redo all that mudding, redo the priming and the painting. So you live and you learn. Just so you can see this right here. So that right there is the old color. This is the primer color. So, you know, a little bit brighter, a little bit nicer. We're giving ourselves a timeline. We're gonna be finishing the hallway, trying to finish it, the encasing, in 30 minutes. So we're testing out paint samples for our walls in the living room and laundry room. We went white for the bedrooms and we just decided there's not enough contrast. So these are our samples. Comment down below which one you would choose. Is cappuccino froth. This one's beige. This one's alpaca blanket. This one's vanilla mocha. And then we have Dove and almond wisp. So you choose. Alright, so I just wanted to talk really quick. We've been doing a lot of painting. Our GC gave us a quick tip on how to do the edge right by the ceiling, especially if you have two different colors, which wasn't super important for the bedrooms. As you've seen, they are all very close in color. But here you will be able to see the difference. So, what you'll need is caulk, the appropriate kind, a wet towel, and some painter's tape. And then obviously the paint and a paintbrush. What you'll do from there is you'll put a little section, about yay wide, of tape right on your ceiling. Put the caulk right on, just a very little bit amount there, right on the seam, and then you will smooth it out. Use the wet towel to either smooth it out more or to wipe off your finger because it will get all over it. Then you will paint over the caulk and on the wall, and then you'll pull the tape off right away. And then you'll just do the rest of the room that way. And that's it.
Let's just take a moment to see what this laundry room looked like before we started, and then let's see what it looks like after we've painted and removed a wall.
All right, it's getting close. It's midnight 30. Ilani is putting the last light in, which coincidentally is the home run light. Once she does that, we'll be able to go test it. Fingers crossed it all freaking works. And if it does, we can get to go home. And then technically later today, install the cabinets.
All but one. We're almost done with the kitchen install. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I'm tired.
So we had a little lunch pickup.
Ran home, got some orange chicken, and now we're going back. We were up till 1, woke up at 5, then 7, then walked the dogs, then started working at 8. And I'm still going. Alrighty, y'all. I figured I'd talk to y'all a little bit about what we did in the kitchen here today. Aside from the obvious of installing our daggum cabinets.
No flex, zone. No flex, zone.
So came over, I was off today. Milani was working. Working with obviously the company that we bought our cabinets from. They let me do like the full install with them today. It kind of taught me along the way, which was really nice. Because of that, didn't feel the most comfortable recording them while we did it. So hence, you got no actual anything from that. But, so what I did learn today, which I think would be helpful, is whenever you're wanting to do your cabinets, right, whenever you're installing them, first thing that you want to do is you want to start with finding the high spot in your floor. That way we can always shim up to find level. And then from there, how we went about actually leveling the toe kicks, which is what your actual cabinets sit on, is we went from the back to the front. Most kitchens slope towards the center a little bit. So what we had to do, we laid that down, laid the level on there, threw some shims underneath the front, then we would measure the side. Then if we needed more shims, we'd adjust that. Then we'd measure the other side, so coming the other angle coming out, get that level, and then we would measure the front. That was what we rinsed and repeated for all of the toe kicks. Once we did that, we wanted to find the high part of our wall, because walls are not flat. Had to be this wall over my corner here, and we really had to work for that one. We got the actual cabinets together, we would screw them. We'd clamp them first to hold them in place, screw them together so that way they're staying nice and snug. And then that was it. We finally got our under cabinet lights wiring in the right spot. Yeah, it took all of a full work day. So we started at 8:30, finished at about 5, which is pretty exciting. So that's what your boy did today.
On next week's video, we are going to be installing the new flooring in the living room, kitchen, and dining room. And we will be also spraying our hinges so they match our other hardware. Oh, and we can't forget, we are getting new carpets in the bedrooms.